one round of 16, I believe. We're into the second round, and this is going to be played between GuiliuG and LukasL. Game 1 on Florida. We see GuiliuG playing as the Germans, spawning to the south of the map in the colour blue, where his opponent Lukas, he's playing the main squeeze. He's playing the Chinese on Florida in the colour yellow. That's Lukas. It does see 40 XP near his starting trading post. Could take that, but not actually desperate considering he'll get that early pass XP from Trade Travois. 40 coin here, maybe allowing him to get civil servants and professional hunters, or is it the hunting eagles in age 1 here for the market. So we're expecting to see one village, a bit of market play. Don't want to gather gold here from Lucas' point of view. Yeah, just to 40. It looks like it's just going to be hunting eagles. Even if he wants it, he might not want it. It's only 5%, so it's pretty weak in that sense. But he's going to still carry on chopping here. Looks like he does want to get to that total. Onto the XP now behind, but I'm kind of interested by this line of sight fog of war because some of these treasures he's been getting have been quite, well, underwhelming, and this is a good map here for treasures. A lot of action around 40 coin, 40 food on top. I'm just looking for those big treasures. 100 food by 2 blowgunners. What's a great treasure? Oh, 90 wood behind the base. This is where they are. They're all behind his base, and what has GuiliuG done? He's crack shot the wrong treasure guardian. I think he's killed the blowgunner, not the pirate. Oops, that's a bit of a mistake there from GuiliuG. Tomahawk defensive. 70 coin as well. And there's 100 XP from 2 alligators. This is a great treasure. This is so strong. That's worth picking up if anybody sees that. Right, let's look into GuiliuG's point of view. 10-10. He's kind of housed at the moment, building it up, but we'll get that done. Did he trade at the market? I think he did. So maybe it's just a little bit of a... Oh, don't tell me he was trying to, he incorporated the house into his build and then realised was taking far too long and he kind of bailed out of it. You see him eating the sheep there. I think he knows he's messed up a little bit and we do it down in tempo in terms of kind of his build progression for Age of Empires 1. I think because it was behind his own base, early stage of the game where China's confirmed gone for a trading post, there's no way that Lucas would be anywhere near, so you just melee the blowgunner, crack shot the pirate, and you get a 90 wood in a lot faster there. Good. Yeah, I think I've played him on the ladder before. Yeah, nice guy. Decent to see a bit of new blood in here in this game. Always good. See, Flan, the Spanish War Dog, and the Explorer here will get the... we'll actually catch this Explorer, and the War Dog here, 5 speed, does outpace the German Explorer. He has to make his way to his town centre. I'm somewhat surprised Lucas didn't force that one a little bit, because he does know... Oh, wait, did he crack shot that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. GuiliuG crack shot at this, and Lucas just moving in to claim the treasure, and that's an extra 100 food. Well, it's a tournament game. You kind of have to. Defense of Summer Palace here. Chopping wood in transition here. Interesting to see what's going on. We do see Lucas going for the tea leaves, card number 2. I think he's chopping more than just for the techs at the market. I think he's looking to go for a barracks behind this and play a little bit Age 2 play. Interesting to see. Otherwise, he might be sitting around for a second trading post. He's gone for the Russian blockhouse. Will this be defensive? Most likely. I want to see here from Lucas. I've got keen eyes on the Chinese main player, considering the state of Chinese at the moment. Sheep. Looks like he's at the goat and got the sheep on to the village. I think that's absolutely fine, given that how the starting goat has that extra bit of food. So it's a second trading post and defensive blockhouse likely here from Lucas. 700 gold coming up afterwards. He does have a lot of sheep here to catch up, so I think that's his thinking. I think he's decided actually he can afford to delay a little bit, go for that second trading post and catch back up with this export. But he's still chopping a lot. Is this market tech time now for himself? He does have the market available. I'm just wanting to see what's what's the play? Meanwhile, GuiliuG here opening up with 700 wood into 3 set wagons, so kind of going for the not the standard way of going for the German semi-FF build as you anticipate. Does go defensive stable here. Not really having many settler wagons on gold. Curious what's going on here from GuiliuG. Erlands do come out, and I think he's going to try and find that Chinese explorer, but he's very far back behind the base. Is Lukas tempted for disciples here? He can't take this, surely he can't. He's got his war dog, I know, but he's got to wait for at least a disciple. Yep, disciple's coming in. I think he's going to go for this. Sheep's not yet being airs yet. I feel that this could be something to help Lukas a little bit. Timing very important for China. Also surprised, I think ideally you stun one Jaguar, you kill the other Jaguar because there's 10 attack, let the 5 attacking blow gunner attack behind, and then go for that. But little things there, when you have a dog and disciple, you manage to rip through those treasure guardians very quickly there, so nice play there from Lukas. Wow. Wow, a dock. Wow, a southern dock as well. This is the 700 wood coming into fruition. That's even surprised me. The dark blue here of GuiliuG just blends into the water. German going for a 2 trading post 2 dock. No unit FF. I guess it can work. Shows some good temper behind. Lucas is wanted position here. Not fully ideal, but it's nice. It's next to the blockhouse and town centre. So enough garrison points nearby. And the blockhouse with 45 attack versus Erlands will make quick work of this. We note how the Chinese and Asian buff in the latest patch allows villagers to build wonders in close formation. They don't have to spread around the wonder like they've done before, so it makes it very much harder to raid. And you see how Lucas's most exposed villagers here from the town centre are actually close to the blockhouse, so it's really safe gathering here from Lukas, and it's looking very nice. All his sheep starting to fatten up as well, and life's looking good. Looking good for our German player here playing the Chinese Civ. All we need now is GuiliuG to be a Chinese player playing the German Civ, but I think he's also from Germany if I'm not mistaken. Here come 5 more Erlands. The villagers having to bail into the town centre, but there's an old hand batch from the Summer Palace. That should be enough to edge away, and the villagers going back onto it. Age up here should be about 8 minutes from Lukas. You can age up at about 7 minutes, but I think with the extra sheep, with the extra potential market text he's got, I think actually Lukas will be very fine with this kind of extra tempo that he's now got due to the extra train posts and extra market text he has. So I'm sure the bounce back from here will be very good. Another village coming down, another hunt gold mine behind, so I'm sure we'll see a village top up there. And these sheeps are getting fat pretty quickly. Oh, Lukas sees it. He sees it. He sees the dock. Wow. I suppose we check his deck, and there's no water here from GuiliuG to actually kind of give away water, but actually the line of sight does suggest that there is a dock here down early on, so really good early scouting there from Lukas. I do give him credit for that. GuiliuG going for guild nets on 11 fishing boats. My man, he knows the maths. He's done a good job there with that tech. He's aged up behind. You know what? That's not bad actually. Aging up with 11 fishing boats, gill nets. Now sending in, okay, maybe 1,000 wood might be a little bit adventurous, but up with tempo, up with eco. I think it's on China to make something work here. Oh no, he's going for an FI on the sheep. He's going for an FI, but he's not doing it on the sheep. Maybe he just doesn't need to. Maybe his time limit is on the gold shipment, which makes sense. Confucian Academy coming down. This is now going to get changed to wood, and Lukas is just flexing this Chinese muscle of his. He just knows the Civ inside out. I think he knows the matchup as well. I think he's just happy just to kind of sit with the blockhouse. And the Russian blockhouse these days allow more fast industrial builds. Also notice, I'm sad you're missing way more important games. My apologies. This was the only game available for me at that time, and Lukas GuiliuG, decent game. Always happy to watch Lukas. I'm just happy to cast any game possible. I'm sure Kaiser will make his way into the deeper rounds. yeah, with Kaiser, you know what the outcome's going to be. That's the other thing as well. You know the outcome's going to be. This could go other ways. Scores even at the moment. The FI has come in, but the eco maybe with the German player behind this. And with still 2 docks, he's still got the entire sea. More fishing boats to come. I think his world is oysters. He's now sending 1,000 gold. He could go industrial behind this. But actually finishing this batch of skirms and war wagons suggests he wants to try and stay and put the pressure on. Feels like I'm playing at the moment, like, yay! Micro! Yes! Can you do this in a recorded game? No, you can't. This is the benefit of live casting, and we get to see it in full fruition today. Ooh, 5 Doppelsonders being queued up for our German player. Now, I'm not fully comfortable with the 5 dot play here, because Lucas is in the 4th age. He does have access to Guard, Skirm, Goon. He's going Rattan Shields, card number 1 here. Now, Rattan Shields have now actually got the correct tags on them, so they're not actually as good as they once were. He spent a lot of coin on Izzy's, but what's he going to send behind this? He hasn't got the Iron Troop Age 4 card. He's only got Manchu he could really send for all his coin. The macro here from Lucas is maybe a little bit off, unless he is going for Manchu behind this, but okay, he's now got Honored Arquebusiers behind this. Surely it's time to get the sheep's being gathered. I think he's just hoping that the sheep gathering here will get that food eco up. He's got the capitalism upgrade here from the consulate, and distributism is probably his next target. Cheaper batches of units here from the German consulate. I think it's just spending as it comes through, and that will eventually get spent. Next card, would he go Changdao's here? Or would he go for Fire Dragon Manual? Obviously, Fire Dragon Manual is 2 Honored Flamethrowers, 1 Flying Crow, and 10% faster firing rate, or should I say minus 10%, so 12.5 faster firing rates on those units, which is a very strong card, and makes a great appearance into Lucas's deck. A couple of Falcons here from GuiliuG. Not often you see German players going Artillery Foundry, so he's gone for double racks, 1 stable, 1 artillery. Oh, yeah, just got Siege on the front, of course he did. Is Kaiser playing Maito now, is he? Oh, don't make me quit out this game. When is that? That's not this round. That's a couple rounds down, I think. Maybe another 2 rounds. This is the best of 1 round, so we'll get to move around pretty quickly. Kaiser playing Windy at the moment. Alright, we'll cast some Kaiser games. Okay, get to cast some Kaiser games. Whatever. We know how you love your Kaiser Klein. Because Rattan Shields, they're nice. They're kind of giving this cover to the Chinese army, but they're not really providing that impact at the moment. I think it's just waiting for other shipments to roll through. There's the Honored Changdao, Honored Arquebusiers behind. That score lead starting to take off here for the Chinese player. And the Water Eco looking pretty good, but it's just the gill nets. And the Honored Flamethrowers here killing the villager. I'm going to raise the dock as well behind. But here comes the Flying Crow. Surely his next card will be 2 Infinite Flying Crow. 2 Falcons were, I guess, an unwelcome end to the hands of an H4 Flying Crow here. Oh! The Ulan's charging in as well. One shot comes off. Oh, I think the pull trick there actually slowing the Ulan charge, but yeah, Flying Crows get to 1-shot Falconets. So strong. With a 4.5 rate of fire, you just notice the extra damage output that this Flying Crow has as a result of that mortar card. A couple of Doppels in here doing some good damage. Well, War Wagons working on the targets. Disciples, remember, these are not no tag units. These are shock infantry. They do get destroyed by the Doppelsonders, and that front line has crumbled. Just a soft underbelly of skirmishers. There's so many Ulans here. There's Water Eco Doppels doing well. There's some veteran Doppelsonder. Are we seeing a great Scythe Smurf? This is incredible. If Lucas loses this game, he's out of the tournament. If Lucas loses, he's out of the tournament. The score suggests that he does have bounce back potential here. He's sending Changdao's into Flying Crows. I think he had to cancel a shipment here, realizing he's out of any sort. This villager getting roasted, baby, getting burnt down, and both the flamethrowers are now down behind this. But considering the positions, I thought it was a good engagement for the German player. Let's look at his side behind this. Another doppel being trained. Ulan's being sent. He does have a batch of 5. Ulan's being trained. And the fishing is still going on. He's actually making good use of the whales as well. So I'll give him credit. This guy is decent. This guy is showing some good promise, this GuiliuG. Just pure Chang down. A couple arquebusiers and 1 flying crow. Skirm should get a decent trade here on the Chang Dao. Doesn't have to fully engage this. Long lines being researched behind here. And he's just going to trade him back off. Ulan's reading top vills here. There's a village forward here for Lukas. Maybe I was hoping to get a forward spawn point on the flying crows. 3 defensive flying crows now for Lukas. And I suppose now it's looking to be a bit more safe and reassured here for Lukas. Sword and flying crows. Nice combo together. I don't think Maito even has an Edo. He hasn't been playing this game. So he's off the ladder. And it's hard to apply one rule for some, one rule for others. I think the blanket rule, Eagle must get in there with the guys on the seeding. I'm just here to casting. I'm the messenger, baby. Don't shoot the messenger down. Big batch of dops coming in. Flying Crow's actually going to get some volleys off. GuiliuG might have a path back to his town centre in a little different angle here. May lose a couple of skirms, which he can't afford. 1 Flying Crow comes in, and a lot of HP getting taken off there. Extra town centre here. Wishful thinking there. Quickly denied by Lukas. Could try and build it. Well, not anymore. He's been absolutely shreked there. He's on the floor, rolling around in agony. But to be fair, we have some great players in the southern bracket. I am Turk, Izad, certainly more practice and in play and in form than Maito. So I do believe the strongest opponents are in the southern seed. And there should be some good late games coming in. German fishing ecos are still strong. These are long-lined eco-buffed units, so good coin, good food as well. 54 villager population. Lukas only at 44 with the Summer Palace as well. Going into now double cav batch behind us, but we do know there's a lot of decent vet doppels here from the German player. I think it's the Flying Crows is the real big challenge here for GuiliuG. Forward waypoint being pulled back. That's a nice play. Is that his 8th skirm shipment just landed? I think that's his 8th skirm shipment just landed there. So it's continuously getting some decent batches, but we'll need to make lots of houses at risk of losing another house in the town centre. And yeah, he does know that he needs coves. I think that's the only way he can really... Well, to be honest, there's not actually many skirms here, and these are not repelling volleyed skirms, so you can just gang pile this with dops, but he really needed 3 at least. Like, that's not going to be enough. But actually, because they're double stacked, this is a second volley coming in. Ooh! Oh, come on. Another shot. Oh! Oh, that's trading 2 for 1, but if Colvin can touch the other Flying Crow, that one's down if it gets touched. The doppels are in, Skirm's firing from behind, and second Flying Crow down, third nearly down. War Wagons can try and focus from behind, but the doppels as they go into town, the Changdao's got struggling here. They don't have that splash damage, but there's enough reinforcing. There's 2 more Flying Crows behind, and Honoured Iron Flails. A lot of Iron Flails here, Iron Meteors as well. Okay, fully guard army here from Lukas, and actually the Chinese army just rolling through the German army as if it was nothing. And that's a good game there. GG being called, Lukas winning that one. I'm going to move on to the next round of the tournament. But we do see well played to GuiliuG here. I thought he had a great game.